How can I feel so lonely when you're 10 minutes away? Every time I come to Tucson, I think this time will be different. But the closer I get to you, the more I feel like I'm fading. And maybe I'm not lonely, maybe I'm just feeling you. I walk these streets like they might carry your breath, but all they carry is silence. I light candles not for romance, just to stay warm, because your absence chills the air. I think I feel you when I'm near you, but what I really feel is the hollow, the echo of your sadness, the grief you won't name. I wonder if I'm stepping into your energy, or just losing myself in the space you won't hold. Because 2,000 miles away I glow, I dance, I build, I remember who I am. But here near you I shrink, and I hate that. I hate how much I love you in the middle of all this silence. I hate waiting for a man who watched but never reaches, ain't knowing the hotel room is ready. But I feel you here, but not the way I want to. Not in a way that saves me, just in a way that haunts. So maybe I'm not lonely, maybe I'm just catching the shadows you left behind. And I have to ask myself, if this is what 10 minutes feels like, why does my soul feel safer 2,000 miles away? Room full of toys, but I'm playing alone. Lipstick on curls set, no text on my phone. Mirror reflections, I look like a dream, but dreams mean nothing when he don't come for the queen. I lit candles in hopes he'd appear, practiced my smile, held back every tear. Hung his shirt on the chair like he's near, but silence is louder when love disappears. New dress, red lace, perfume like sin, satin sheets, champagne chilling in the bin. Called all my angels, aligned all my stars. He didn't show, he just watched me from afar. I made magic for a man who won't show. Turned a hotel room into a love glow. Danced for shadows, cried in stilettos. Room full of toys, but I'm solo in this echo. I dyed my hair, tried a lighter tone, bought heels to match, still slept alone. Fake to laugh in the mirror again. When love is a ghost, pain becomes a friend. He says he wants me, but not the whole truth. My sun, my joy, he wants me to lose control, wrapped in care, disguise and charm. But I see the wolf now beneath the calm. I made magic for a man who won't show. Turned the hotel room into a love glow. Danced for shadows, cried in stilettos. Room full of toys, but I'm solo in this echo. So I lit a match and burned that room in my mind. Left the dolls, the dreams, the love that was blind. Blocked him in spirit and soul and a name. Room full of toys, but I'm done with the game. I said it first, I said it proud, on video and prayer in every crowd. No secrets, no silence, just truth in my tone. I loved you in places you left me alone. Booked the room, dyed my hair, told the whole world how much I care. Wore the lace, packed the wine, laid it all down, drew every line. You said I'm not ready, like I was the storm, but you're the one hiding in lukewarm form. I showed up full, you showed up late. I walked in love, you hovered at fate. I made it easy, clear and kind. You turned your fear into twisted signs. Now I'm the villain in the love I gave. You built a story just to stay afraid. You say you're waiting on what for who. I already gave you a path straight through, but hesitation doesn't feel like grace. It feels like standing in an empty place. I won't hold the door for a man who won't knock. I won't keep spinning a broken love. I gave you the truth, you gave me delay. Still I was all in, and I'm still waiting today. Doll store dreams, little bows and seams, painted a world where he'd love all of me. Mirror says I'm perfect, but he won't agree. He likes his dolls broken, not wild and free. Picked out the dress like a page from a fairy tale, hung it by the mirror, laced in a veil. High heels click like a clock on rewind. I gave him fantasy, he gave me decline. Bought every color just to feel alive. Blush on cheeks, trying not to cry. I curled my hair, tried pink this time. Still he ghosted me like love's a crime. Doll store dreams, box on a shelf, all dressed up, just not for myself. He played with me like I'm his scene, but left me cracked in doll store dreams. Ribbons and lace, sausage hope in my skin. Poured perfume over pain, let him back in. Thought he'd unwrap me like I'm divine, but he just left me unopened. Every damn time he watches me online, can't say a word, only loves the version he's never disturbed. Wants my shine, but not my flame. Wants control, not love, not even my name. Doll store dreams, boxed on a shelf, all dressed up, just not for myself. He play with me like I'm his scene, but left me cracked in doll store dreams. No more plastic smiles, smiles, no more silk routines. I packed my dolls, burned the seams, can keep his silence, silence, and twisted schemes. I'm done with his kind of doll store dreams. 5 years deep in a half-dream state. Called him husband 3, must have tempted fate. He was always almost, always near, but never close enough to keep me here. I made space, I moved my life. Thought I'd be his queen, not his strife. Dressed in white lace, prayed by the coast, but all I held was a third husband ghost. He loved the title, not the task. Wore the charm, hid behind the mask. Told me forever, then vanished for weeks. He fed my soul, but starved the peaks. Third husband ghost, a man, not a man. Disappears when I reach that smoking hand. I built a life on what never showed. Laid my heart down for a haunted road. Watched my videos, tracked my flame, but couldn't show up, not once, not plain. Gave him my faith, my softest parts, but ghosts don't build, they just break hearts. He lingered in shadows, loved me in cold, spoke of marriage, never showed. Now I burn the letters, delete the post, and whisper goodbye to my husband ghost. Third husband ghost, a man, not a man. Disappears when I reach that smoking hand. I built a life on what never showed. Laid my heart down for a haunted road. No rings, no vows, no final toast, just echoes fading coast to coast. You can't build love with one foot gone. So I let go and I move on. Click, scroll, blah, done. You watch my soul but never showed none. YouTube views like ghosts in my home. Now you're blocked and I'm finally alone. I begged for your presence, got silence in return. You watched my pain, never felt it burn. Left me hanging in hotel haze while you replayed my heartbreak for days. Comment sections feel like screams. I saw your name like haunted dreams. You couldn't drive 10 minutes down the street, but watch my tears in 1080p. Sparked on YouTube, that's your name. You couldn't call, so I cut the chain. You loved the view, but not the fight. Now you're locked out of my life. I built you altars in my pain. You gave me stock of views and shame. Kept your silence, played your game. I gave you love, you gave me blame. Don't tell me I'm the one in hide, watching my soul while you run from pride. I blocked your ghost, I blocked your lies. Now I rise, no more disguise. Blocked on YouTube, that's your lane. You couldn't call, so I cut the chain. You scroll and wonder, searching this, but I'm gone from your digital abyss. Blocked where you lingered, unseen and crude. I loved you real, you love me on YouTube. No flowers on the table, no knock at the door. So I went to the store and bought a little more. Petals for the pain, stems for the past. I found peace in a bouquet that lasts. Used to wait for the sound of his keys. Used to pray, show with daisies apiece. But days turned to drought and hands stayed bare. So I bloomed alone in the silence there. Corner store roses wrapped in red felt better than the lies he said. Laid them out like a love spell, made each petal a goodbye I finally gave. I bought my own roses, I watered my own grace. No more waiting on a love that won't take place. I bloom without him, I rise from what he chose. Didn't need his hands, I planted my own rose. Every bouquet's a vow to me, to never beg where I'm meant to be free. Put one in my hair, one in the frame, one for the girl he tried to tame. He said he'd come, never even tried. My love was the garden, his love just died. Now I grow wild, no thorns inside. Bought my own roses and stepped into life. I bought my own roses, I watered my own grace. No more waiting on a love that won't take place. I bloom without him, I rise from what he chose. Didn't need his hands, I planted my own rose. So when they ask who gave you that glow, tell them heartbreak taught me how to grow. And no bouquet from him, but a garden from pain. I bought my own roses, and I'll do it again. I saged the space, addressed the flame, prayed in silk, whispered your name. I opened my heart, the ego aside, but you chose fear and I chose light. Lit the red for root, orange for flow, yellow for power, the love to grow. Green on my heart, breathing in deep. I built a temple, he chose sleep. I fasted from pain, detoxed the past, cut old cords, made the moment last. Tuned into pleasure, into grace, but he just ghosted, erased the space. My energy was ready, soft as a spell. I built heaven, he brought hell. I called him in with truth and fire. He answered back with no desire. I meditated, held space and still, wrote down mantras, bent my will. Asked the stars, aligned the signs. He missed the sacred every time. My energy was a spell. I built heaven, he brought hell. I called him in with truth and fire. He answered back with no desire. So I hold my fire and I don't chase. Let that the stars judge, not my grace. Next time love knocks, it'll come correct. My energy stays ready, pure, direct.
He said he loved me, but hated my roots. Wants the petals, not the fruit. Told me to cut ties, keep my circle tight, but all he wanted was my light. Without my light, he said my sun was in the way. Wanted me quiet, wanted me to stay. No friends, no tribe, no plans to grow. Just me, him, and control below. Told me love was sacrifice, only mine. Every dream I had, he crossed the line. Said I'm too much, said I'm too loud. He don't want a queen, he wants a crowd. He wants me alone, so I lose my spark. Keep me in shadows, afraid of the dark. He calls it love, but it's a cage in disguise. See through the mask, and the loneliness lies. He don't love my laugh, just a hush. Don't love my kids, says they're too much. I brought a family, he brought demands. Said I'm better off without helping hands. But I was born in a room full of fire, with a voice that climbs, with a soul that inspires. He can't shrink me, I've outgrown his game. I walk in fullness, he walks in shame. He wants me alone, so I lose my spark. Keep me in shadows, afraid of the dark. He calls it love, but it's a cage in disguise. I see through the mask, and the loneliness lies. Now I raise my son with my tribe intact. Block his number, take my power back. He wanted control, I wanted a home. You'll stay empty, I'm never alone.
3,000 miles, tank full of dreams, vision in my chest, love bursting at the seams. Crossed every line, chased what we planned, but he stayed still, never held out a hand. I packed a car with lace and light, songs on repeat, drove through the night. Hotel key in hand, new city glow, but he never showed, not even a hello. I watched sunsets, thinking of his face, send signs, prayers, grace upon grace. Left my home for a heart I knew, but the truth was cold, he never moved to. All this distance just to stand alone. Across the map he stayed in his zone. I came with fire, he stayed with fear. I was there but he was never near. I passed dates with tears on my sleeve, told myself stories I wanted to believe, that love would rise at the final stop, but he let it die before I dropped. He was 10 minutes but worlds away, couldn't call, couldn't care, couldn't stay. I gave the journey, he gave the stall. I came with everything, he gave me the wall. All this distance just to stand alone. Across the map he stayed in his zone. I came with fire, he stayed with fear. I was there but he was never near. Now I drive back with silence beside, but I've got truth riding shotgun this time. He stayed behind, trapped in resistance. I move forward, done with the distance. I'll break a top so the killing. It's near and I feel alone. 2,000 miles, your spirit's my own. You never came, but somehow I stayed. Now I drive away and I feel you fade. When I'm close, it hurts the most. Silence loud like haunted ghost. No knock, no hug, no trying hand, but from afar I understand. You show up in dreams, not down the street. You show up in fire, not at my feet. Your eyes ain't near, but your pull is strong. But your arms were never where I belonged. 2,000 miles and I feel you more. 10 minutes near and my heart feels sore. It ain't the man, it's the soul I trace. And I only feel love when I leave this place. Maybe I'm reaching for my calling it yours just to make it right. But when I breathe on my own retreat, I feel peace that you never bring me. The farther I go, the clearer I see. I wasn't loving you, I was finding me. I love you forever, that's always true. But my love for me outshines you too. 2,000 miles and I feel So I drive away with tears on my skin, but something softer starts rising within. Maybe distance is where I belong. 2,000 miles and I'm finally strong. My land don't lie, it holds my pain. Every heartbreak soaked into the rain. 30 acres of peace and grace, and every breeze kisses my face. My cats come running, my boots hit ground. No silence here, just sacred sound. The barn light flickers like holy flame and whispers softly, you're back again. No games here, no waiting in vain, just roots and rocks that know my name. I'm not too much, not out of line, I'm exactly enough for this holy shrine. The farm remembers me, forgets, wraps me up in sunsets and sweat. No man can know the earth sets free. I come back home, and I come back to me. My daughters laugh in the kitchen light. I hear their joy, it makes me right. No edits here, no filters needed, just truth and fire, so fully seated. It couldn't show, but this land does. It grows me love from broken trust. Each morning do a sacred vow to rise in grace, to live out loud. The farm remembers me, forgets, wraps me up in sunsets and sweat. No man can know the earth sets free. I come back home, and I come back to me. So let him watch from a distant screen. I'll be dancing barefoot in fields of green, where my roots go deep and my heart runs free. The farm remembers what he couldn't see. It moves like rivers, it breaks like waves. Energy, emotion, how love behaves. I used to think it was all for him, but it was my own light rising within. High one day, low the next, writing the ache of unloved texts. But in that swing, I find the song of how I heal and move along. It ain't about closure, words unsaid. It's how I rise from the tears I've shed. It's how I dance in fiery rain and whisper peace through sacred pain. Energy, emotion, emotion divine. Each heartbreak moves me closer to mine. He fades, but I remain, richer in joy, deeper in pain. I used to beg, now I breathe. I used to chase, now I leave. Not in anger, not in spite, but because my soul demands light. Let the current take me home, flow through you, these climb the soul. This isn't loss, it's transformation. This is love in full vibration. Energy and motion, emotion divine. Each heartbreak moves me closer to mine. He fades, but I remain, richer in joy, deeper in pain. So let the waves come, let the tide shift. This love was the womb, but I am the gift. I feel it all, and I'll still rise, because emotion is energy, and so am I. Oh, and so am I.
She didn't just want to please him, she wanted to share her joy. She brought magic, safety, dresses, light. She didn't come to seduce, she came to love. But he couldn't receive her in her rays.
I didn't come to beg or bend, I came to love, to let you in. Room set, dress soft, smile real wide, but you ran from my joy like you had to hide. I brought rose oil, red lace, gold light, not to tempt you, just to hold you right. I booked that room so you feel safe, not just to please, but to create a space. I brought my laugh, my light, my peace, danced in truth, brought you release. But you turned cold, said I tried too much. Truth is, you were scared of my touch. I came in high, full and free, not to serve, but to be with me. You wanted sadness, I brought glow, and now I see why you never show. You don't want pleasure, you want control. You don't want love, you want a role. But I'm not a doll to act out your pain. I'm the sun, the fire, the warm sweet rain. I used to twist to fit your shape, but now I let the silence stray. I'll still wear lace, I'll still bring wine, just not for a man who dims my shine. I came in high, full and free, not to serve earth, but to be with me. You wanted sadness, I brought glow, and now I see why you never show. So let me just enjoy again, for a man who holds, not just pretends. High vibe stays, but now I know not everyone can handle the glow. myself to you. Break me, don't look for love after you. Shake me. I used to give it all, tears on skin, kisses mixed with the ache within. Thought maybe love would fix the bruise, but baby, I'm done being used. You want the lace to show the heat, but I'm crying barefoot at your feet. You want my glow, but you dim my flame. You break me down, then call my name. I don't wanna please you when I'm crying, when my soul's on the floor and I'm dying. You only reach when I'm in pain, but I won't serve love under shame. I don't wanna please you when I'm crying, when my soul find a fool alone and dying. We only reach when now they came, but I won't serve out my shame. You text when I'm weak, not when I'm whole. You love the girl who's lost control, but I'm learning now, I'm taking back my sacred touch, my velvet black. If you can't love me when I rise, don't touch me when I'm breaking inside. I'm not your fix, not your low tide game. I'm a woman, not your pain. I don't wanna please you when I'm crying, when my soul's on the floor and I'm dying. You only reach when I'm in pain, but I won't serve love under shame. I don't wanna please you when I'm crying, when my soul's on the floor and I'm dying. I only reach shining out in pain. Now it's yours of a shame. So next time you whisper, come through. Ask yourself, who am I to you? 'Cause I'm not here to feed your void. I'm here to love and not be stored. Said as you struck where you sparkle too. Ask yourself, who am I for you? 'Cause I'm not here to heat your void or cure your love and I'll be destroyed. Sad girl in a pretty room, lipstick smeared, perfume like gloom. Nothing hits, nothing stays, only tears that find new ways. I tried red wine, didn't touch the ache. Tried green smoke, but my hands still shake. Cigarettes just make me cough. Everything I reach for falls off. No arms hold like a heartbreak does. No kiss, silence is the beat. 'Cause I sing to feel, not to escape. These chords are all that hold my shape. Sad girl with a broken song, writing pain where I used to belong. No cure, no quick repair, just melodies that hold me there. Every note a piece of me, every lyric a silent plea. But it's real, it's mine, it's bare. In the sadness, I finally care. Not every night needs to end in grace. Some just drip down my face. No shame, no mask, no lie. Sad girl lives and still survives. Sad girl with a broken song, writing pain where I used to belong. No cure, no quick repair, just melodies that hold me there. So light a candle, dim the light, let me sing through one night. Our lies again, my smile won't like a mist of cry, alright. needs to cry away. Here we go again. His silence my fire, his fear my flame, his fear my flame. He'll call it assault, but behind every ghost is a man too scared, and I won't hold the blame. He dares. He'll say I moved too fast, came too strong. He'll say my love was too headlong, but all I did was show up true. He's just mad he couldn't follow through. He'll say I cried, say I asked for much, but all I asked was to feel his touch. Not the body, but the heart and hand. He'll blame me for not being a man. He'll blame me again when he runs from love. Say I pushed too hard, I rose above. But truth be told, I stood so still and alone while he ran from a soul too real. You call me wild, unstable, loud, because I wouldn't disappear in the crowd, because I asked him to choose this life. He'll blame me to avoid the knife, but I won't bend to ease his shame. Won't rewrite truth to clear his name. Let him talk, let him distort. I left the blame and kept the torch. He'll blame me again when he runs for love. Say I pushed too hard, I rose above. But truth be told, I stood so still while he ran from soul to real. So let him spin his fear as fire. I walk in truth, I climb higher. I was never the villain, only the test, and he failed it like all the rest. She don't cry at closed doors no more. She opens new ones built from lore. Oracle decks, dreams on the rise. Her future's magic wrapped in skies. She lights the sage, pulls one more card. Built her business with a lion's heart. Turns heartbreak into sacred ink. Prints her truth with a goddess link. She loves deep, still leaves room for the right man to arrive soon. She don't beg, but she still believes that true love plants and never leaves. She'll carry on with books and spells. witchy fire and stories to tell. She don't wait, she don't delay. She builds the life she lives each day. She'll wear her lace for the one who shows, not the ghost who never grows. She'll dance barefoot in the rain, knowing real love, honest pain. Maybe it won't be him, and that's okay. She still prays, still plans, still plays. 'Cause when a man comes with open palms, she'll know the storm led to calm. She'll carry on with books and spells, with witchy fire and stories to tell. She don't wait, she don't delay. She builds the love she lives each day. So light the candles, drop the veil. She walks her path, steady and pale. One day love will walk her way, and until it does, she shines anyway. Don't say you love me, not one damn time. You love the way I broken rhyme. You watched me cry and called it grace. Let me bleed while you hid your face. You say you care, boy, that's a lie. You never once even fucking tried. You love the access, the open door, but never stepped through, never wanted more. I begged, I screamed, I stood in place. You ghosted with a smirk on your face. You never loved me, don't pretend. You played your part, but not the end. You like the chase, the wounded queen, but not the joy or in between. Don't say you miss me when I leave. You wore my heart like a badge to deceive. Now I block, now I cut the cord. You're just a boy who feared the sword. Hope, I don't got that now. Just rage and truth and a sacred vow. You wanted gains, I wanted grace. Now it's fuck you straight to your face. You never loved me, don't pretend. You played your part, but not the end. You like the chase, the wounded queen, but not the joy or in between. No closure needed, no lines to mend. This ain't a pause, this is the end. So keep your silence, wear your shame. You never loved me, it was all a game. I'm still here, but my spirit's gone. 3 more days, but already moved on. Booked the room, lit the vibe. Now I just want to run and hide. Packed my love, gave it all. Now I just pace these empty halls. It's 10 minutes, but feels like death. I hold my chest to catch my breath. No calls, no show, no plan. Why'd I believe in this hollow man? I just wanna run, get far away, back to my land where I'm okay. This town feels cursed, this air feels tight. I just want peace, I just want flight. Locked on spirit, locked on soul. Can't breathe in love when the vibe's this cold. I tried to stay, tried to pray, but now my light just fades away. He wanted tears, I gave him stars. He left me empty behind these bars. So I'll load the car, say my goodbye, and leave before I let love die. I just wanna run, get far away, back to my land where I'm okay. This town feels cursed, this air feels tight. I just want peace, I just want flight. So don't ask why I disappear. The love I brought don't live here. I'll run to where I feel the sun. You lost me, boy, I'm already gone. Loved you out loud, loved you out loud. I never played it cool and I'm proud of that. Spoke your name like prayer, even we whispered mine like it was a secret. I wrote you poems with my presence, lit rooms with the energy. I prepared for you. I wore red, not for seduction but devotion. I dressed in joy, not shame. I said I loved you in front of people who would never say it back. I claimed you with hope, not control. I didn't ask you to match me just to meet me, but you never came, not really. You watched me perform my heart like it was a movie. Paused it when it made you uncomfortable. Skip the scenes where I cried, turn the volume down when I got too honest. Still I loved anyway, I stood in rooms you never entered. We built altars for a union that only existed in the half. I held the light by myself, I prayed for your healing, even while you blamed me for your pain. But I'm not ashamed because I showed up real. I gave what was sacred and you weren't ready. But that doesn't make me foolish, that makes me faithful. Not to you, but to love it. So one day, when love arrives in the body of a man who chooses me, I won't need to prove I deserve it, because I already do.